opportunities, education opportunities in elementary school, after school, youth development, redesigning high school, making sure kids have dual learning opportunities, making sure kids can go to the University of New Mexico or New Mexico State at the same time they're in high school, that they can get out of high school not just with a diploma from high school, but perhaps credits towards college or an associate's degree. Because it is only with thinking like that, reforming schools so they are not only rigorous, but relevant to the kids in those schools, that we can actually, I believe, create that workforce that is so important, and we can continue to create the jobs, the small business opportunities, the industries of the future, while at the same time educating New Mexicans to fill those jobs and succeed in those jobs. It's one thing to create the jobs, but it's quite another to make sure that that local workforce is properly and thoroughly trained to work in those jobs, so they can set down roots, that if they are here and their families are here, they can raise a family here, they can continue to live here, they can start the cycle all over again with a new productive life of a new generation here in New Mexico. Part of the plan for New Mexico's economy, our students will receive that first-class educational opportunity that capture their intellectual curiosity and maximize their creative talents. They'll be provided the chance to be competitive across the globe, across the country, and right here in New Mexico. And that's what's important to me, is making sure every young person has the opportunity to compete in whatever arena they want to compete in. A vibrant economy means that our students in high school will graduate. And that doesn't mean we keep them there for those long 12 years or until they're 18. It means we start thinking about how they can move forward along with their aptitude when it's time to move along. If they're ready to graduate, can they graduate at 16, 17? Can they actually move ahead? And those people that need longer in high school to get that diploma, do they stay longer in high school until they are ready to move on to the next step? They don't have to look elsewhere for a career in the global economy unless they want to. We always encourage our kids to spread their wings and go out there and fly, and then I'd like them to be like the dove that comes home again and roosts here in New Mexico. That's what I want for young people here in New Mexico. It also says to me this: if an employer is looking for a place to land, can they look at New Mexico and say, we have an educated, energetic, and healthy workforce? So we can only do that if we make absolutely sure that the educational system is bright, it's competitive, it's innovative, and it's willing to change to meet the needs of business and industry here in New Mexico. We will continue to foster business education partnerships, and frankly, innovate, educate is one of the best models that we can have. The best industries with the best educators coming together to think about how we educate our young people for the skills that we so badly need in the workplace. When we get to that juncture in the road where we need more qualified workers for more high-paying jobs, we do not want to be left with a plethora of non-qualified workers in service jobs. We want to be left with a balance of workers across the board who can step into the jobs that many of your partners, Jamie, are creating here in New Mexico. As an essential part of the economy, collaboration, cooperation, and creativity are essential. But more essential than that is that we build and invest in social capital, in people, ensuring quality of life for New Mexicans. Because you cannot have a vibrant education system without a healthy population. You can't have a strong economy without a vibrant education system with healthy citizens. So we have to ensure that quality of life. And we have to prove that bold education policy is not just a 30-second soundbite. It has to be backed by action, by innovation, and by investment in that policy. So the time for New Mexico to continue on a path of a brighter future for all our children is not tomorrow, it's today. It was yesterday, and it's way into the next many days ahead. Your commitment to our success here in New Mexico is absolutely essential. Through collaboration, creativity, and cooperation, I am very hopeful